Andre Eglishan in for Rev today, along with my special guest co-host, Bishop E. Bernard Jordan.
Thank you so much, Andre. And yes, if you want to get a prophetic word for your life, we're going to write you a prophetic word. Call 888-263-6532. That's a toll-free number, 888-263-6532. And if you want to get information about your life, you might be getting ready to change career, you might be dealing with a relationship issue, don't you tell me, let me tell you. Call 888-263-6532.
What was going on in this guy's head? You know, we owed China $100 billion when Bush first became president. By the time he was out of office, we then owed China a couple of $1 trillion. So we saw our indebtedness to China increase, and we saw unemployment here in the United States increase as well. I mean, they just closed 32 schools in Detroit this week. They're closing 32 schools. You know, you go back to January 2000, unemployment in Detroit, Michigan was running at 4.5%. Today is 15.7%. What in the world was going through President Bush's head?
Well, you know, there was a prophetic word that was given that election 2000 would bring a lame duck into office. And that was written in 1996 as well. And we cannot be surprised at these types of things that are taking place, because all of this was leading up to what I would call is a power shift. And we are beginning to be in that age right now. And the interesting things about when seasons are changing or things are shifting, I don't care what you're doing, you can be in your swimsuit thinking it's July when you know good and well it's December. You can sit there and say, we're going to still be here in our swimsuit. Winter will come whether you like it or not. And what we are experiencing is a shift in the earth. And we are beginning to see that now the ocean is beginning to speak, and I speak prophetically. And when the ocean starts to speak, you know you cannot control or stop the ocean from speaking. So whenever we see hurricanes, we see these storms coming up out of the water, or tsunami, man cannot stop the ocean from speaking. And I see the waters prophesying to us that we are seeing the end of an age and the beginning of another age.
You know, I couldn't agree with you more, Bishop. I mean, we can feel it. I mean, if you're a person that's, you know, in tune with the world around you, you can feel that the old world is starting to pass away and a new world is beginning to develop. President Obama is talking about that, with us moving away from fossil fuel energy to clean energy. Alan Greenspan wrote a book, Age of Turbulence, wherein he talked about the end of the old economic paradigm and the emergence of the new economic paradigm. You know, the horse and buggy didn't last forever. It had to be replaced by the automobile. Repia, you got Bishop E. Bernard Jordan.
Hi, Mr. Andre. Hi, Bishop.
Bless you, Repia.
I'm a first-time caller.
All right, first-time caller. I love first-time callers. Give me that bell for team. There we go.
I wanted to see if the bishop had a word for me. I want to start my own business. I want to open a fish market.
You want to open up a what?
A fish market.
Why would you want to open up a fish market in a season like this?
Bishop, I don't know. It's just always been my dream to open a fish market. I don't know why. I just do.
Okay. You know, I'm not going to...
Don't buy no fish from the Gulf, I'll tell you that much.
Well, you're from the South Carolina area, right?
Yes.
Okay. Have you worked in the fish industry before?
Yes.
Okay. And what I would also do, Repia, I would also look at some alternatives to fish as well, as people, and this is why I want to read this prophecy, because there's going to be people's diets are going to start to change. You're going to be in a very high-end market where fish is going to be in great demand. So I'm not going to take that much away from you, and you probably would do very well in it as long as you understand what it is that you're going to be up against. Just make sure you have your connections in place so that you're not blocked out in a particular industry, and that you have good footings and connections, because that's going to be needed as things become scarce and things become valuable. And for those that have been holding the front line for a long time, it may be challenging to let new players come into the game.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for calling.
Get Clip ready for me. I want to hear what President Obama had to say, and I want to get your thoughts about that, because the president tried to rally the nation. He tried to make them aware that we are on the verge of a shift. And here's what the president had to say, Clip 8.
Each of us has a part to play in a new future that will benefit all of us. As we recover from this recession, the transition to clean energy has the potential to grow our economy and create millions of jobs. But only if we accelerate that transition. Only if we seize the moment. And only if we rally together and act as one nation. Workers and entrepreneurs, scientists and citizens, the public and private sectors.
Bishop, will we come together? Will this nation rally as one? Workers and employers and scientists and citizens and public and private sectors. Can the president be successful in rallying this nation?
Oh, yes, it's going to take place. But as I said before, we're going to be in this economic downturn for about